All right, so we're back with another deep dive. And today we're going to be talking about something pretty huge, actually. The Sidemen charity match, 2025.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big event, and we've got a ton of information to cover. So why don't we just jump right in?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so the Sidemen charity match, for anyone who's somehow not familiar with it, is basically this massive football match featuring a bunch of, the Sidemen, these huge UK YouTubers.
Yeah, some of the biggest.
Right, and they go head-to-head against another squad of, like, YouTube Allstars.
Right, a team of, like, other big creators.
Exactly, and it's all for a good cause.
Yeah.
The proceeds go to charity.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept.
Yeah, and it's gotten insanely popular. Like, the tickets for this year's match, they sold out in just 3 hours.
3 hours, that's crazy.
90,000 tickets. Gone. Just like that.
That's insane. I mean, it just goes to show how popular these guys are.
Yeah, for real. And I think it's pretty cool that they live stream it for free on YouTube, too.
Yeah.
So even if you can't be there in person.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it accessible to everyone.
Yeah. So anyone around the world can watch and be a part of it.
Definitely.
Okay, so this year, the match is happening on March 8th at Wembley Stadium.
Wembley, wow.
Pretty legendary venue, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's hosted like the Olympics, FA Cup finals, huge concerts, like some of the biggest events in the world.
Right, so for the Sidemen to be hosting their charity match there, it's kind of a big deal.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It says a lot about, how far they've come and how much this event has grown.
Definitely. So mark your calendars, folks. March 8th. You don't want to miss this.
I'm already excited for it.
Me too. Okay, so let's talk about the Sidemen themselves for a bit. For anyone who might be new to their content, how would you describe them? Like, what kind of stuff do they do?
Well, I mean, they do a bit of everything, really. Comedy gaming challenges, like it's kind of all over the place.
Right, which is kind of part of their appeal, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like, you never really know what to expect from them. One day they'll be doing these hilarious skits, and the next they're playing FIFA, and then they're doing like a real-life escape room or something.
Yeah, it keeps things interesting.
Yeah, and they're just naturally funny guys. Like, they have great chemistry with each other.
Yeah, for sure. And their personalities definitely shine through in their videos.
Totally.
All right, so we've talked about the event. We've talked about the Sidemen. Now let's talk about the charities.
Yeah.
So this year, they've chosen to support BBC Children in Need and their own charity, Brightside.
Right. Two great causes.
Yeah, BBC Children in Need is obviously like a well-known charity. They do a lot of great work to help disadvantaged children in the UK.
Yeah, definitely. And Brightside is really interesting, too, because it's kind of like this flexible charity where they identify specific causes and charities that need support, and then they, like, target their donations to those areas.
Oh, that's cool. So they can kind of address, like, more immediate needs that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's really effective.
Awesome. All right, so I think we've covered pretty much everything.
I think so.
Massive event, huge YouTubers, good causes.
Yeah.
It all sounds pretty amazing.
It is, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm curious from your perspective, like as someone who studies online communities, what do you think is like the biggest takeaway from all of this?
Honestly, I think it's just the potential. Like, the Sidemen have shown that online communities can be mobilized for social good on, like, a really incredible scale.
Yeah.
This event isn't just about entertainment. It's about, like, collective action and using your platform to make a difference.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, like, what other communities could replicate this model.
Right. Like if we see other YouTubers or streamers or like other online groups doing something similar.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely something to think about.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So I guess the question is, can this kind of impact be replicated?
I don't know, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.
It was great having you on. But before we go, make sure you guys check out the Sidemen's YouTube channel for more information about the event.
Definitely.
And don't forget to tune in to the live stream on March 8th. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.